Howdy! Thank you all for joining us for the kickoff to the 2022 National Public Health Week. This is our first in-person National Public Health celebration in several years now, so thank you all for coming together and joining us. This week, if you're unfamiliar, the theme is Public Health Where You're At. And we're just here to remind everyone that public health is so much more than just the COVID-19 response. We're maternal child health. We're health equity and health access for all. We are epidemiology. We are healthy aging. And luckily for us, we've got a number of people here to help celebrate with us. So very quickly, I'm going to turn it over to our invited guests. Let them say a few words, and then we'll start moving through our program. Because as you probably understand with the individuals we've got up here, everyone is multi-scheduled today. So I'd like to introduce you all to Dr. Sarah Mendez, who is director with the Brazos County Health District and director of the Public Health Programs Manager, and is a recent Texas A&M graduate. I'd also like to introduce you to Mr. Bob Lampkin, who is the Deputy Director for the Deputy Director and Environmental Health Manager for the Brazos County Health District. As many of you are aware, the public health system in the United States is made up of many components. Local health departments, extremely important components of that. I would say the driving components of that system. Schools of public health like us help push it forward. And then we're all working with our state and local officials. And I'd like to introduce you to our other special guest, which is College Station Mayor Carl Mooney. And then I'll turn it over. I'll turn it over to Mayor Mooney to say a few words.
Well, howdy. There you go. That sounds good. I'm pleased to be here. As mayor, this is my 6th year to be doing this, and so I'm happy to be able to kick this off. It's always exciting to see what's going to be unveiled here shortly, and that's just a thrill to know what goes on. In addition to being mayor, the other hat I wear is that of being the Director of General Studies and Academic Advising for Transition Academic Programs. Mm-hmm. And we were just talking about how many students I actually send over your way. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. But unfortunately, there's also a student or so, like last week, I had a young lady who came in and said, I just don't like blood. And so she's finding another place and another way to address her interests. But this is an exciting time. We're all dealing with change.
Yes.
And here, even in the Brazos Valley, one of the changes that we were just talking about is that we're working to bring a medical examiner's office here into the Brazos Valley, something that we direly need. I can speak from personal experience. When my late wife passed away, having to wait months for someone to give me a certificate, and then hearing from people who were saying they had to wait 6 months, one lady 9 months, and at that point her house was in foreclosure. They had lost their vehicle because her husband was the sole breadwinner. And so there's a need, and you all can play a role in that. You can be advocates for that because you understand exactly why we need it. And we were talking about the differences between a coroner's office and a medical examiner's office, and it is vastly different. It serves the public in a way that we just don't have the luxury of right here. Right now, if someone passes away, we have to take that body to Austin. And God bless them in Travis County, they're overwhelmed. And so they cannot meet the needs that we have here in the Brazos Valley. And I'm not just talking Bryan and College Station, I'm talking the 7 counties that compose the Brazos Valley. So, with that said, let me move on to the proclamation from the Office of the Mayors and also our county judge, Judge Dwayne Peters. Whereas the Brazos County Health District is celebrating the week of April 4th to 8th, 2022 as National Public Health Week, and the theme is Public Health is Where You Are. And whereas, since 1995, the American Public Health Association, through its sponsorship of National Public Health Week, has educated the public, policymakers, and public health professionals about issues important to improving the public's health. And whereas public health emphasizes the importance of protecting children from vaccine-preventable diseases, on-time vaccination throughout childhood is essential because it helps provide immunity before children are exposed to potentially life-threatening diseases. And whereas public health recognizes that the water we drink, the food we eat, and the condition of our homes all affect our health. And whereas public health acknowledges that 1 in 5 Americans experience some form of mental illness and advocates to reduce the stigma of mental illness in our community. And whereas public health encourages healthy lifestyles that include healthy eating and regular physical activity to prevent and manage obesity. And whereas public health demonstrates the capability of the public health system, communities, and individuals to prevent, protect against, quickly respond to, and recover from public health emergencies. Now, therefore, I, Carl Mooney, as Mayor of the City of College Station, and on behalf of Andrew Nelson, Mayor of the City of Bryan, and also Dwayne Peters, County Judge of Brazos County, and acting on behalf of our respective councils and commissioners' court, do hereby proclaim the week of April 4th to 10th, 2022, as National Public Health Week 2022, and call upon the residents of Brazos County to observe this week by helping everyone to better understand the value of public health and adopt preventive lifestyle habits. Signed, myself, Judge Dwayne Peters, and Mayor Andrew Nelson.
Thank you very much. Would either of you like to say a few words?